The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hey, what's up, Internet? Paparazzo Dave Chapman here. Today I'm at RPG-a-thon in Edmonton, and we're going to be looking at the Doctor Who card game. So there's a couple different versions of this game. This one's the classic Doctor's Edition. So it's all your old guys, pre-Eccleston. There is the original Doctor Who card game, which is the New Who, all of the newer Doctors, as well as a 12th Doctor expansion. I assume Cubicle 7 will be coming out with a 13th Doctor expansion in the foreseeable future, but for right now, this is what we're dealing with. The game works the same for all of these games. You can combine them, and then you have more Doctors. So how this works is you're going to start with a location, and then you're going to keep playing locations. So you may have the planet Vulcan. The planet Vulcan in Doctor Who. You might have Scaros. You might have Egypt in 1911. Obviously, time and space are all open to this. Once you have those in play, you're going to gain time points, which you can spend to buy cards, and victory points at the end of the game. As a defender, you're going to play cards, usually face down on that. Those are likely going to be the Doctor and his various companions. You cannot have more than one of the same card. There is only one Susan. There is only one ace. So they get played down. If there's no attack, face down. If there's already an attack on that location, face up and conflict ensues. I'm going to come back to that. Enemies, same idea. You've got all sorts of classic enemies. Cybermen, Daleks, more Daleks. Why is this important? You cannot play in one location different types of bad guys. They don't work well together. You can play as many Daleks as you want on a location. You can play as many Cybermen as you want on a location, just not the same one. The exception to that are cards like the Master. You can play the Master with the Daleks. You can play the Master with the Cybermen. You can play him with Primords. Anything, doesn't matter. When you're playing, you have a hand of 5 cards. You can buy more cards with time points, if you have them. At the end of your turn, you can play as many cards as you want. You have to have 3 left, because you're going to pass those 3 cards to your right. And then play is going to continue to the left, and you're going to draw 2 more cards. When that player is done, they're going to hand you 3 more cards, giving you your hand of 5 again. That's the strangest and most fascinating thing about this game, is that opposite direction play. It's a little bit of a mind twist. All right, let's talk combat. We're going to take this on the moon in the year 2070. So I've got this card in play. My opponent plays 2 attackers on this card. They're going to take a Dalek token in their color, and they're going to put it in play. So I know that these are their cards. I'm then going to go through, and I'm going to play some of my defenders on my turn. Because there's already attackers here, they all get revealed immediately. So they've got a pair of Solarians. I've got the Doctor and Susan. You're going to add up these numbers. So I've got 7. They've got 12. They win. How this is work, they're gone. And they're 7. I have to discard up to 7 points worth of villain without going over. So I've still got one Solarian sitting there. He's still got this token, so we still know he's here, and he remains on the moon. At a later time, I can come back through and play more defenders to beat that, and this stays as mine. If this is mine and I have defeated somebody in combat, I put a little TARDIS there. My defenders still go away. They're off on another adventure, but this is under the protection of the Doctor now. How you get rid of this? Another enemy can come through, preferably a low point one, automatically get defeated, but that TARDIS is no longer there. They can turn around and play another attacker. If you're a Doctor Who fan, this is great, because especially the classic Doctors, it's some of your favorite old schools. You're going all the way back to the Doctor's granddaughter. If you're not a new fan, that's her. When Matt Smith says, yes, I used to have a granddaughter, that's who he's talking about. So the Doctor Who card game isn't particularly difficult to pick up on. The only real trick to it is that mechanic of pass right but play continues left. That gets a little bit on the weird side, but it's still a ton of fun. But in the meantime, I want to thank Cherry Stitches for this amazing scarf, all 12 feet of it, this Fourth Doctor scarf. She does amazing work. Check her out. Thank you again, always, to The Watch for having me out to do these videos. Thank you to the 427s for the amazing music you hear in these videos. Thank you to everybody at RPGathon for having such a great event. It's been a ton of fun. There's been LARPing, board games, role-playing games, you name it. I had to pause video because there's a bunch of goblins pounding on tables over there. It's great. I can't wait for next year. And I'll see you guys all again. Keep playing games.